And I said, and she said, put them on your head. A mi amor. You made me un poco loco, un poquito loco. Bro, that shit was so hard, man. You made me un poco loco, un poquito loco. Bro, that shit's the hardest fucking song ever, bro.
Boys.
Made me un poco loco, un poquito loco. I miss Mexico so much. What's up, Zimvu? You made me un poco loco, un poquito loco. Look, I'm gonna show you something crazy. Zimvu, look.
Let's get to some of this morning's.
Here are 3 reasons why you should use Codecademy to learn how to code. Now, before I get to number 1, you need to know that right now, they're running a sale of 50% off on a year of their plan. Normally it's $20 a month, but I don't know how long the sale will last, and right now...
For this week's Unreported World...
Hey, can you hear me good? Is it too loud?
...to see how the whole tourist industry is at risk of being destroyed. The drug wars are well known and generally kept away from the beach resorts. But right now, there is a new threat, even in places like Cancun. Now, normally on one of these trips, I go in search of the story. But this time, it very much came to us. And be warned, there are scenes of gang violence you may find disturbing.
Oh, my bad. Alright, chat. Hey, so welcome back. I don't know, I'm back here in Texas. If you didn't know, I was in Cancun for like a week, man. I was in Cancun for like a week. I went live a little bit down there. I might have been a little drunk. Might have been a little fucked up. Might have said some shit that I didn't mean. I will admit that. I might have said some shit in the stream that I did not mean. And I'm sorry. If you did see that stream at like 2, 3 something in the morning, I'm sorry if you did. I was a little fucked up. So, can't find the stream anymore. It's gone. So, anyways, I wanted to say I had a good trip. I'm gonna edit this vlog. I know I didn't say daily vlogs, but drinking in Mexico and like getting fucked up, you just have to understand I could not do that. But I did get some good footage for y'all on my camera and on my phone of some really cool excursions that I really am excited to put out there. And for the people rewatching this stream when it's over, hi, turn on my fucking bell. But I want to show y'all some cool. Hey, Zimbo, are you still in here? I want to know whoever's still watching, bro. Type in the chat with me, man. I want to talk to y'all. I feel like I'm lonely right now, man. I know my channel died, but we're gonna build it back up. Make me un poco loco, un poquito loco. Bro, I said the shit out there you was smoking did not look good. I don't got it in it, but this shit got me high though. This shit was high as fuck. Probably got like some fentanyl in there, ain't gonna lie. But the fucking weed in Mexico, it's alright. My favorite part about the weed, or my favorite part about the vacation, that like I had a really good time with my girlfriend. I feel like vacations like that will make a bond so much stronger. And like, dude, just knowing that you worked your ass off to be there, and like just looking at the sand, looking at the beach, it's like, damn, bro, I really am here. Like I couldn't really believe it till like the 3rd day I was there, because I was dead ass like rushing, being nervous, worried, because I wanted to make sure everything was going as planned. I did it all online. I didn't know when we got there in another country. I just want to make sure all our tickets, everything was straight, no problems, no hiccups. And like after everything was cool in the resort, like the third day, I walked on the beach and I'm like, I took a deep ass breath. And I'm like, damn, bro, I really did that shit. I took my ass here to Mexico. I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Like when I know that first feeling, like Cooper knows his feeling. Cause I know bro be going on his, like even everybody, I know most of my friends know this feeling. But like say, Mexico is really fucking expensive, bro. It's really fucking expensive. You'll spend a lot of money in Mexico. You'll spend like, not even just Mexico, in other fucking countries, bro. You spend a lot of money. It's not like traveling outside of the United States, going into customs, like that shit costs bread to do, bro. That's why like resort tickets are so fucking expensive, bro. So expensive. And we didn't even stay at 5-star. We stayed at a 4 point something, like 4.3 or 4.5, and that shit was expensive. But nah, man, like that vlog is gonna be crazy. The one that comes out, I'm really gonna like that one. I worked my ass off, and I'm gonna show you this vlog. Me un poco loco. You're gonna crash out? Do it. Yo, like Moon, no bullshit, bro. Watch this video with me, bro. It's actually fucking crazy. That's where I stayed. I stayed right there. Y'all see like the towers right here? Yeah, I brought you a glass dildo so you can put it up your fucking ass and hold it breaks and you shit out glass, you fucking fairy. But look, y'all see those fucking 3 buildings right here? That's where I stayed at. It's called the Oleo All Playa Inclusive Resort. And that shit was fire. It was really fire, bro. It was really worth it, bro. That shit was expensive as fuck, though, bro. Like, look, watch this. Watch this shit. It's actually fucking sad as fuck. Like, bro, it makes you, like, really think about it, bro. Like, damn, like, people around the world really just make only $4 a day, bro. Like, that ass. Like, most, I already know y'all ain't gonna give a fuck, bro. Because spoiled motherfuckers. But, like, people really, like, y'all don't understand, bro. People really fucking struggle in this world, bro. That's why I'm, like, kind of, like, I don't know. It just interests the fuck out of me, man. 'Cause I was really having a good time in Mexico. Like, people were saying their stories and everything to me. It is really fucking sad. Like, that ass, I feel really bad for this one old lady. She made $6 a day. It's because pesos is fucking, like, really fucking, like, bro, it's so, the currency is so cheap. Like, for, like, $17.69 in pesos, well, not dollars, it's 17 pesos and 69 colones. That's how it is in Mexico. That's $1 American. And some stuff out there will cost 5 pesos, 3 pesos. It's like, you gotta think about that shit, bro. It's like, it's just really sad for me. But look at this shit. This shit's so fucking
just
sad.
Sunset on the main beach in Cancun. But amid the tourists, something
Let me know if it's too
terrible
loud, the
is
video, or too low.
right by the sunbeds outside a luxury hotel, in what's supposed to be one of the safest places in Mexico, a man has been gunned down in the sand.
Yo.
Atrás de la cinta.
That was fine.
4 men came in through this hotel and attacked one person who was severely injured but not killed. I have to say there is very little police presence on this beach, and this is right in the heart of Tourist Central. These are all luxury 5-star hotels. Hi there, do you speak English?
We do.
Are you aware that there's been a shooting here on the beach?
Like, bro, if there's like that, a shooting will happen like an hour ago from where you're at, and the police do not want to let you know. They do not want like to inform you of your safety. They don't give a fuck. They want their image to look clear for Americans. That's one thing that the Mexican cartel and the police, they work together on these resorts. Say, because if you ever try to buy drugs in Mexico, it's not gonna be how it is in American prices. It's gonna be, say, roughly around 120 for a fucking eighth. Or even not even that, maybe a quarter or something like that, even more. Most reasoning why it's that much money is because they know you're American, and plus they have to split that profit with the hotel resort and give half of that to the police. Swear to God, that's how all that shit works in Mexico, bro. It's all ran by cartels, and if you're that one, that's why. And don't quote me on this, and don't fucking call me racist. Some black people cannot, or not even black people, Hispanics, Indians, all fucking colors. They cannot act out in Mexico. The amount of times that I've seen Americans act out in Mexico is not racist. Act out in Mexico that have been murdered is fucking crazy, bro. Because you cannot act how you act in America and down in Mexico. Because they will not play about that shit. Disrespecting this, especially because I seen this one video of this tourist. She was disrespecting I think it was a taxi driver or something, and then she ended up with her head fucking cut off and put on a stick, and it was pictures all over the internet about that shit. Just because she wanted to fucking be loud and fucking prove a point. Makes no fucking sense. Like, why the fuck? Just shut the fuck up and keep walking. You're a different country. You're not home. Like, you know? And guess what? Murder is never caught. That's how it is, bro. Because then they pay them, bro. All is currency, bro. Like, they all gonna pay them and shit in fucking Mexico, bro. It's crazy as fuck.
Right.
When?
Just now. About an hour ago, yeah.
What? I wouldn't have expected something like that here.
It's as if the police don't want anyone to notice. There's minimum fuss and hardly any officers here. This is the third shooting on the beach in Cancun this year. But if as a prospective tourist you try and find news about that on the internet, you will struggle. And we've been told that local politicians here have put the press under pressure not to report violence in this area, because if the tourists are scared away from here, it'll be an economic disaster not just for Cancun, but for Mexico.
Dude, those resorts make so much fucking money, bro. And they can't make their image go any bad. And they know what goes on in Cancun. Everyone does, bro. Everybody does. It's so fucking, it's so fucked up. Like, watch this shit.
The victim is Bruno Gonzalez, a local man in his 20s working as a beach vendor. He's been shot in the head and is in a critical condition.
Because if you've ever been to Cancun, you're going to see a beach vendor. That's who sold me some weed in Mexico, was a beach vendor. And they will tell you stuff, like everything. And their rival cartel members, they're looking to
later
kill
that
them.
night,
So they want that
we hear
cell.
he has died. The partygoers in Cancun's bars may not realize, but the murder rate has doubled in a year, and most of the killings go unsolved. There's a thriving drug trade here, and the beach vendor's death could be related to it. But people are telling me there's another likely explanation. I've arranged to meet one of the city's leading businessmen. Hello.
Hello.
Krishna.
Mads, we're watching Mexican cartels threatening tourism in Cancun. I had just visited Cancun like a couple of days. Like, I was there for a week. That's why I've been on live like that. And I was explaining to my chat like how it's really it's not dangerous, but like the police, the resorts, and the cartel are all working together. Cause I was telling them, like, if you're trying to buy drugs in Mexico, or like say if you ever been to Cancun as a vacation with your family and on the beach, you're gonna get offered like little necklaces, cocaine and weed, and like, you know, shit, their sunglasses. There's always those people, and then they're working with the cartel, and that's why they're taxing for their products. Because they give a portion to the police, they give a portion to the resort, and they keep the portion to themselves to give to their jefe, their boss. And that's how everything works down there, bro. You cannot negotiate with them. Trust me, you cannot. If they do, then they're like sweating because they're like, fuck, my boss is going to get pissed. But it's really fucking sad. Like, it's really fucking sad. I know all this shit about Mexico. Like, this is my 4th time going to Cancun. And it's like, it's really fucked up. Because some people don't know about the resorts. They see them all like, willy-nilly and shit like that. But it's really fucking dangerous if you stumble the wrong place. I swear to God. But it's really beautiful, though. I have a vlog coming out of Mexico and Cancun. It's so fucking beautiful. I love it. Yo, France is probably calm as fuck. But like Cancun, you gotta be careful with the vendors. The vendors, they have rival cartels. They have fucking people like coming to kill them. Like what he said, like say if a shooting happened at your resort almost an hour ago, you're not going to hear nothing about it. No one's going to tell you. The police are going to cover it all up and not let no one know, not to ruin their public image of the resorts. Because the resorts make a lot of fucking money. Like millions of dollars. They make a lot of fucking money. So much fucking money. And that's how they get funded with the cartel. And if they do that, it fucks. It's a fucked up game, bro. It's really confusing. I go all day about it, but it's all like one nation. It's just really fucked up. That's why they charge you for weed or drugs like double the price. You know, it's fucked up.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Hernan.
meet you.
Hernan Cordero.
And so this is your development?
Yes, I am a developer. I construct and I made all this.
Hernan says everyone working in tourism here is now a target for extortion. He's been threatened himself.
Y me dijeron que eran de una asociación de narcotraficantes que se llaman los Zetas, son muy violentos. Y entonces me dijeron que pues me estaban observando. Y
I don't want to get killed. I want to do a. What if I became a journalist, Zimvu? What if I became a whole journalist? How you say it, journalist? I don't know how the fuck you say that shit. I might be loaded. But deadass, I know so much background and history with Cancun, and like, especially talking to the vendors out there and people's stories and all my research I've been doing. It's just fucking crazy, man. And plus, my stepfather used to fight, like, he used to be in the military and shit. And he used to do a lot of like working. I'm not gonna do it. Like, you know, like, I just know a whole bunch of shit. I know a whole bunch of shit.
De acuerdo con ellos,
so much shit.
Y pagarles un dinero.
Hernan says extortion threats have tripled in Cancun.
Bro, because
in
it's
a
dangerous,
year,
bro.
as criminals try to bleed the multi-billion-dollar tourism
Not even
industry.
that long ago, no one knows
he
about
says he
this.
hasn't paid, but many others do.
Restaurantes, tiendas de ropa, tiendas de muebles, las discotecas.
All these people
I
tell
was gonna go to a
that
club
they're
down
being
there called
dumped.
Coco Bongo with my
Por
girlfriend.
ejemplo, las
But
grandes
it's
discotecas
not really safe.
llevan años negociando.
better be
con
safe than
los
sorry, you feel me?
cárteles. Muchas veces les rebajan, les hacen una rebaja dependiendo que
The
si
taxis
es
in
temporada
Mexico
alta o
never
baja,
take the
como
taxis.
si fuera un
Never
socio
ever
ya.
take a taxi in Mexico. They're part of the mafia. One tourist 2 years ago
This is the
got his
best,
leg cut off and
ocean view
kidnapped
that
by
we
a
have
taxi
here.
and robbed for thousands of
Hernan
dollars.
now thinks
Swear to God.
Cancun is on the brink of ruin, just like other famous Mexican resorts.
Acapulco tuvo el mismo problema hace algunos años y no se paró.
What do you fear will happen here?
Nos podríamos convertir en otro pueblo fantasma como se convirtió Acapulco.
I decide to head to Acapulco.
Look, this is the guy. This is the guy
Once
that
one
got
of
kidnapped
the
in
most
Mexico and his leg
glamorous
cut
places
off.
in the world.
Swear to God,
It's
look.
now the
What
murder
it says.
capital of Mexico.
This is
The
the guy.
city is
I
a
watched.
short
You can watch
drive
it
from
on
the
Fox
airport
4. Swear to God,
on
you
a
can find
major
it.
drug
Just look
transport
up
route.
Cancun Resort tourist incident.
We've
Kidnap.
just landed in Acapulco, but within 5 minutes of getting in the car, we got a tip-off that 4 bodies have been found quite close to here. So we're heading
Hey,
straight
if you
there.
like, if you don't like seeing dead bodies, do not look at this.
This
If you don't
is
like looking at dead
cartel
bodies, don't look at
land.
this.
45% of the heroin
Right,
sold in
right,
America
it's
comes
fake.
from
YouTube is
opium
fake,
poppies
but,
grown
you know.
in these mountains.
Ladies, look at me. Now look at your man. Now look back at
Oh,
me.
what the fuck?
Now look at your man once more.
This is far too gruesome and shocking to really show you on television, but what I can see is 3 boys and maybe 1 adult man.
Yeah, so basically, I know the story. It was because he about to explain it. I know I just let him explain it. I'm fucking
Just
I'm tripping, sorry.
teenagers, really, and they've been shot to
Look.
death and possibly dumped here.
Did y'all see the bodies?
They're essentially children.
Yeah, like, that's a kid. See, like it was a dad. It was 2 kids. They were working on a farm, and most of these people they're forced to work with the cartel for opioid farms. What's up, Sawyer? And they have to grow opium, and they have to ship it off to the United States, and it's used as heroin, everything like that to this day. Swear to God. And they got gunned down by the cartel and dumped their bodies off right there. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't want to get
The
killed by
victims
the
are from the same family: Isaac, Ernesto, Pablo, and their father, Jorge. They were mountain farmers. Around here, many have little choice but to grow opium poppies for the cartels.
I'm good, man.
So they will have been brought here and killed.
Sí, los sentaron y ahí los asesinaron.
There's a lot of fear here about what was behind this. We've literally just stepped off a plane and driven straight here to this horrible scene.
Guys, make sure
of
to double
what
tap
seems to have been
that
children
screen, man.
walked down here in
Sorry,
the
I'm
middle
not
of
really in the
nowhere,
Fortnite mood, man. You feel me?
Sat on the ground under a bridge.
But look, like, if you want, bro, you can just watch this with me, man. It's really interesting, bro. It's really fucking crazy. But like, see, this is the police. They probably already know about it. Not gonna lie, bro. They swear to God, bro. Like, police are fucking dirty as fuck. 50-50 out of cops are fucking dirty as fuck in Mexico, man.
And shot in the head.
They just killed that whole family, left him there, and look at this shit, bro.
And makes you wonder what kind of person does this.
That's fucking
The
crazy.
ultra-violence
That's so fucking
here
sad,
has
man.
investigators overwhelmed. Sometimes they visit 10 murder scenes a day. The police have taken the bodies now. There's no more forensic work going
people in
on.
America
They're going
think
to
they're
leave. As soon
gangster.
as they
That's
leave,
crazy.
we've got to get out of here too, because the cartels have lookouts here, and it won't be safe for us
They're
to
probably
stay.
watching them right now. Look, those are the resorts. What the Sigma? The fuck is a cake there,
This is
boy?
what Acapulco used to be famous for. The cliff divers at La Quebrada. Seen from the terrace of the Mirador Hotel, where everyone from Frank Sinatra to Elvis Presley once came to stay. I'm here to meet Laura Caballero, a local restaurateur who's lived here since she was a girl. Are these all the stars?
Este es un lugar que fue muy visitado por las estrellas y mira, hay algunas fotografías todavía. Por ejemplo, Frank Sinatra visitó.
Do you remember what this place was like?
Claro, era un lugar lleno de visitantes.
Jay,
Tú
what are you cooking right
no
now, man?
podías llegar a este hotel porque este hotel tenías que hacer
Watch this. This
reservaciones
is
para
that
visitarlo.
interview you were doing with that old lady.
This is one of the most beautiful views in the world. And we are the only people here.
Este es
Watch, this is
Acapulco
this is sad. This is sad as fuck.
Ni
Watch
un
this.
turista. Hay hoteles, grandes hoteles, que solamente tienen una habitación ocupada.
Exactly. Because no one wants to stay there because how fucking dangerous it is. Dude, because that ass 8 bodies were
The
found
city is
last
so
year on a
dangerous now
resort.
that troops
Tourists
patrol the
too,
streets
all
and
tourists.
beaches. Since arriving, I haven't seen any foreign tourists here. Lara used to have 8
Bro,
businesses.
and the amount of fucking stares I was getting because of my tattoos, bro. Oh my god, guys. I have a story. I almost got kidnapped. We were in the fucking shops. Bro, let me tell you. We just came back from Mexico and we were in the shops and I was with my girlfriend and her 2 friends. We were trying to find weed. I know it's not the best thing to do in Mexico, but we're trying to find it because we know we smoke. We're smokers over here, mans. We try to find some gas. And bro, the guys, anyone ain't gonna lie, after that trip, that shit costs us so much money, man. If you're going to Cancun just to stay at the resort, stay your ass at the resort. Don't do no excursions because your ass is gonna be broke as fuck. But let me tell you the story. Swear to fucking all that is holy, man. Try your best to not fucking stumble the wrong or come the wrong person, bro, when you try to buy some gas, bro. Because this motherfucker was like, I was like, hey, you got gas? He's like, oh, kilos? You want kilos and shit? And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm trying to get like some gas. Like, nah. He's like, nah, bro, you want some kilos? Then I made the wrong joke, bro. Guess what the fuck I said after he said that? Because I was talking to some other dudes. Like, I was met some other people from Texas and shit. So I was chopping it up with these dudes. And like, they were waiting for me and shit. And this motherfucker would have, like, we had like a ski mask. It wasn't a ski mask. It was like a little mask. And he was like, kilos, I got you, kilos, vamos. And my tourist, or my tour guide was like, and in Spanish, like, hermano, necesitas, fuck, I'm high as fuck. He said, necesitas cuidado, porque estás diciendo personas, because you're gonna end up saying the wrong thing to the wrong person, and they're gonna fucking kill you. And I swear to God, like, even the people that are with me and shit got scared too. I don't know what happened to them, bro. Because he was like, you know what I said? I was like, I'm the Fed. But I said I'm a Fed. I don't know why I said that. I was like, bro, oh, hell no, we Feds over here. Hell no, get that shit on my face. I want no kilos. And then I don't know why I said that. And then he understood it. And he got pissed off. And then my tour guide just fucking pulled my ass. Oh, like, come on, we leave. Come on. No gracias. And then I'm like, oh, shit, she got serious. I'm like, oh, my God. I can't believe that almost happened, bro. I was so scared. Not gonna lie, I had to be man the fuck up though, bro. You can't be scared in that position because you the man of the trip, gang. You can't be do that shit, man. But that shit had my like that shit was fire though, bro. We had left the shops and we had found some gas the next day off this cool little 4'3" Mexican dude that was walking with me, bro. It was cool. We found some gas. It was expensive as fuck though, but it was alright. I'm gonna show y'all in the video what it looked like, but that shit looked like shit. But it was good. But anyways, let's get back into this fucking video. But you remember, what are you making? Carne asada with beans, rice, and flour, and all that, man. Make sure you add some salsa to that shit too, bro. But yo, it hurts, man. Be careful with that trip, bro. Just have a good time, man. Have a really good time. I know you're gonna have a good time because I had a really good time. Wear sunblock. Wear sunblock and be careful with the fucking tequila, because they try to drown you with tequila over there, man.
It's along Acapulco's main strip. This one was the last to close.
Este es mi negocio. En este local tenemos más de 40 años ya trabajando, sirviendo al turismo. Y tiene un poquito más de 2 años que lo cerramos.
Damn, that's sad.
So why did you have to close?
Tema de la extorsión. Y llegaron un día y estaban pidiendo de 15 a 20 mil pesos mensuales.
What
God
percentage of your
damn.
money did...
What the Sigma?
For this week's Unreported World,
Oh my
I've been...
God.
Hay hoteles, grandes hoteles. Tema de la extorsión. Y llegaron un día y estaban pidiendo.
Bro, 20,000 pesos. You know how much that is in American? Let me tell you. They want that a month. So let me do this math real quick. 20,000 divided by 17.69. They wanted $1,100 a month. The cartel wanted $1,100 a month.
What percentage of your money did they want?
Probablemente un 30-40% de las ganancias.
Weren't you afraid?
Pues todos tenemos miedo. Sí me dio miedo.
Laura has seen 2 murders in Acapulco with her own eyes.
No es bonito
look.
salir a la calle y encontrar.
She said it's not nice to walk out the street and she found someone's head on the fucking floor, bro. Someone's fucking head. If that shit would happen in America, everybody would be like, oh my God, all over Instagram. I swear to fucking God. But that shit's normal as fucking Mexico, bro.
Encontrarte con una cabeza. Es muy triste saber que uno de tus amigos ha sido ejecutado. Médicos, taxistas, doctores, comerciantes. Cualquier clase social, no estás exento.
That night, the violence of the city strikes close to us. We've just heard 3 gunshots right outside our hotel.
No grabes, no grabes.
It's too dangerous to film openly. The gunman might still be here, so we use our phones.
Hold on, shit, I'm gonna go empty out my dryer.
The street where the cabs normally wait. It's very tense at the moment. The police aren't here yet. It's too dangerous to openly film now because there will still be scouts here waiting, and that man is alive. The police arrive and start to secure the area, but it's too late. The man is dead. The relatives have just arrived and this has just turned into an extraordinarily distressing scene. One of the relatives approaches us.
En el sitio de ahí, en el sitio de allá, ellos le mandaron al cobracuota, y querían que él a fuerza cobrara cuota. Y yo no quiero que esto quede impune, quiero justicia, porque ya estuvo bueno de tanto estar pagando cuotas.
Taxi drivers are often victims of extortion, but the gangs also force them to collect money from others too. This is the main tourist strip in Acapulco. It's supposed to be the safest part of the city, and this is why Acapulco is now a no-go zone. The family won't let the police take the body away. There's so little trust in the authorities. Instead, they put him in the back of a taxi and take him home. Within minutes, you'd never know anything had happened here. I want to know more about the taxi driver's murder, so I've come to meet a colleague whose identity we have to protect. That man's relative said he was being forced to collect money from other drivers and that he'd said no. Does that sound plausible to you?
Puede suceder, no creas que no, porque la verdad está muy peligroso Acapulco.
Why do you do this then if it's so dangerous?
Porque toda mi vida, desde joven que tenía yo 18 años, he sido taxista. Pues es peligroso, pero hasta trabajando en un hotel es peligroso, trabajando en un restaurante es peligroso, todo es peligroso.
Acapulco has been called the most dangerous city in the world for taxi drivers. More than 130 were murdered last year. Extortion isn't just happening in the city. In nearby coastal villages where the police rarely go, people have even less protection. I'm heading to the fishing village of Barra Vieja. It was popular with visiting tourists until the gangs moved in. But I've heard the community here is fighting back. People have become so fed up with the violence that in places they've organised themselves into groups of vigilantes. They call themselves the community police. And I've come here to meet the man who inspired people in this area to rise up against the extortion gangs. Rene Ozuna has been a fisherman here all his life. It's a simple existence, making just enough money to live. But he watched with horror as his friends in this poor community fell into the grip of extortion gangs.
Venían, que dame un pescado, y si no se lo quería, si quería todo, y si no te mataba, te mataban.
That's intolerable. They kill you for a fish.
A veces por un pescado te matan, porque no se lo dan.
After fishing, it's time to hunt criminals. Tonight, they're searching for a man they say is a gang leader known as El Huicho.
He hecho varias llamadas por teléfono a restauranteros que quiere dinero y los amenaza. Pero hoy ya no llega a su casa, anda escondido. Pero sí lo buscamos para eliminarlo. Muerto el perro se acaba la rabia.
How many people have you killed?
Hemos liquidado como unas 6, 7 personas, pero pura persona de delincuente. Puro delincuente, cobra cuotas, que cortan en pedazos. En la vida civil soy una gran persona.
This time there's no sign of El Huicho, but Rene's group will keep looking because they believe the police won't stop him. The police say Rene's group is operating outside the law, but Rene and his men claim they've made the area safe again in just over a year. Krish, do you give any support to the community police? Do you give them money or food or anything like that?
Pasan casa por casa y se les apoya con lo que uno puede.
There's no doubt people here say the vigilantes have made a real difference to their security, but there is also a certain irony in the fact that this businessman said that he was never being extorted before, but now he pays a contribution to the costs of the community police. You could describe it as protection money. Having seen the way Acapulco has been wrecked by extortion, I'm heading back to Cancun. There's been another shocking murder. A well-known police commander and his wife, also in the force, have been shot dead. Their 8-month-old baby nephew was also hit and died later in hospital. No wonder the US State Department has just warned tourists about traveling here. Even in such a high-profile case, nobody's been charged or arrested. To find out why, I'm going to see the state prosecutor. The prosecutor's office here has become a big target for the criminal gangs. Earlier this year, it was attacked by men on motorcycles who opened fire with assault weapons. There are bullet holes all the way across the front of this building. Armed guards protect the chief prosecutor, Miguel Angel Pechsen. People have said to us that impunity is the big problem here. Why are so few cases taken to prosecution?
Nosotros no podemos presionar a la gente que por el temor, por el miedo a que además de del familiar fallecido fallezca otro o el mismo informante. Esto ha sido parte del por qué no hemos ampliado la investigación.
And what do you think of the American judgment that Cancun is now dangerous for tourists to come to?
No es una prohibición, no vengan a Cancún, sino en Cancún hay problemas, tengan cuidado.
In the face of this growing wave of violence, I'm meeting Teresa Carmona, whose son was murdered, but is trying a different approach to dealing with it.
Hi.
Teresa.
Hi.
I'm Christian.
Hi, Christian.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You started doing this because you lost your own son. Can you tell me what happened there?
Like many mothers in this country, one day I received a phone call. It was a Saturday morning. And from a friend.
The Hey Darling song? Oh, hell no.
They killed Joaquin. They killed Joaquin. Joaquin was 21 years old. And he was the joy of my life. He was my firstborn. So that was, well, everything changed from that moment. And I've been trying to make visible the violence in the country.
Teresa does that in a unique and powerful way. For every new killing in Cancun, she embroiders a cloth telling the story of the victim. So far, she's made over 80.
Embroidering, it's a loving thing we do. Our mothers and grandmothers used to embroider their loved one's name on the handkerchiefs or on the sheets of the beds.
Fuck.
Her latest handkerchief is for the murdered police couple and their baby nephew.
We are keeping their memory alive. Without memory, we cannot have truth, and without truth, we cannot have justice. The cancer of this country is impunity, because what happens if you go into a shopping mall and kill a family? Nothing happens, so why not do it?
Every Sunday, Teresa hangs her murder embroidery in the park. The first one she made was for her own son. He was shot dead in his apartment 7 years ago. The murder has never been solved.
This is Joaquin's handkerchief.
It's very pretty.
It is. And I'm always thinking of adding some more stitches.
As the park fills up, people notice Teresa's work and come to see it. She always invites the passers-by to join her and do some embroidery themselves. A moment of peaceful resistance to the normalization of killing. What do you think people get from doing this when they join you?
It's a creative way to say, we resist. In this little corner of the world, humanity has not succumbed.
When you talk to officials here, it's hard not to feel that they are either in denial or desperately trying not to scare the outside world. In 5 days, we've covered 3 shootings, 2 of them fatal, 1 on this very beach. Cancun isn't yet as dangerous as Acapulco, but all the conditions are here for it too to be destroyed by drugs, violence, and extortion. Thanks for watching this Unreported World episode. Click the logo to subscribe for more award-winning documentaries from the Unreported World.
I'll show you that video, man. I do have to go to work right now, though, y'all. Really good. But I'm gonna end it I'm gonna be going live tonight. We'll play some games tonight. We'll play with y'all and do some good shit. We don't know. We'll just see what we're gonna Discord says we're gonna do. If y'all want to join the Discord, join the Discord. But if you're in this bitch, peace out, y'all.